Manager John Ellis.
Well, it's up to you. This I have control. See, I can go like I can go like really tight shot.
Stanford,
We
America.
do both. Yeah.
Do yours is the
Leading
wider.
off, number 42.
Yeah, and you can do. Yeah,
Kellen
good.
Porter.
Let's do the. Yeah, exactly. You can switch between strike zone and wide, or totally
On the hill
wide.
for Stanford. Number
And I can do something like
baseman,
that.
number 22, Luca DePrey.
Let me
At
just
third base, number 26, Bryce Vaccaro.
get this a little straightened
Behind
out.
the plate, number 20, the center fielder, number
I
20.
don't know why this timed out on me.
Right
That
field,
was
number
good,
7, Mark Singer.
but this should work.
The left fielder, number 44, Brendan Rich. Number 8, Logan Nugget Nugent. Number 25, AJ DeFeo.
Hey, hi.
All right.
Good.
Coaching staff, Mike Vaccaro, Rob.
Evan.
Goal at the DA is Perry
That might be
Pierce.
too much.
Too much for you. Well, I just. Yeah, back and forth. I think it's like once the ball is.
I can actually switch it to 4K.
Players back to the dugouts, please. I appreciate that not talking during the national anthem or most.
Robinson, did your windshield get smashed out here? Yeah.
It did?
Walsh did it.
Huh?
Jackson did it.
Small piece.
No, like a crater and the spider.
Oh my God.
He hit right on the edge. I can't do yet. I knew it wasn't a good spot.
The gentleman on the field this evening.
Happens.
Down the first base line, Rob Bledgy.
Oh, God.
Down the third base line, Dave the Tile Man Carouse. And behind the play, Andy. Why? And you won't get a discount. All right, starting things off for Westport.
So here we go. Westport is the visiting Calvin Carreras. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's foul.
I think it's the laptop.
Nice pitch and 1 down.
That's number 1.
How to play though. Also well hit. Nice try, but it's dropped.
The third baseman, number 24, Austin Girillo. Number 24.
So 1 on and 1 out for Westport. The ball inside.
Come on, boys.
And that's snagged by the center fielder, so there's 2 down. Well hit ball, but played at first fill for Westport. One ball, 1 strike, and Three balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first for Westport. No score here, top of the first. That's going to be in there. So that was like a take. Runner will be off on the runners in scoring position for Westport here.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson Walsh. Number 11.
To score 1 run and a 1. So it's now base.
The Yankees Indian game with the.
That's hit well. That's for Westport. Bases loaded.
Pitches for the half. The course of the game, you're enjoying it so much you're forgetting about your garbage. Please do me a favor, put it in one of the receptacles around the park. Leading off for Stanford American, number 42.
Two balls that are low, so it's 2-0. So 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. So the leadoff runner is on for Stanford.
Coming to the plate for Stanford, number 15, the second.
2 balls and a strike here on the batter. Well, I guess it was not 3-1. He threw the bat away, got me confused there. Hit down first, but it's fouled. Cut the game off for. Here comes. Change the pace and pitching rhythm going.
Let's go, Cal.
You know, sometimes managers will go out there and just tell, and even in the thinking about something totally different. There you go. That's actually, wait a minute, it's 2-0? Or they have it different, that's fouled off. I thought I saw him call a strike on the first one. It should be 1-2. I think he's telling this, yeah, he's saying 1-2. Because the scoreboard is off. It is 1-2. And that hit up the middle, hits the bag, and he's gonna try and score. Look at this aggressiveness. And they may have. So we've got a classic rundown. Price have been missing. Know exactly what you should be doing at this level. Third, make the. It's really, really hard for a center fielder to get the ball all the way to the catcher. And if you hold them up, you're just going to baseman. So, you got to send them. That's a pass ball, a wild pitch. So there's one down, a runner at third. But that does score the run, so it's 2-0 now, Stanford American. Just in the bottom of the
first baseman,
inning.
number 22, Luca DePreta, number 22.
After 1, we've got Fairfield American 2 and Westport 0.
Pitches for the half inning, 21 pitches. The right fielder, number 7.
Second inning, Westport trailing 2-0. That's hit high in the air. The pitcher calling for it and makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 9, Jack Perdue, number 9.
Let's see if Jack can get us going. If you're just joining us, Westport did load the bases. They had first and second and 2 out, and then bases loaded and 2 out, but couldn't score. Westport. That's hit high, but behind the catcher, and he didn't have time to react to get to that one. That ball is hit foul to the right side.
If you could have those foul balls back, please.
There's 2 down. The shortstop just drifting back under that ball.
At the plate for Westport, number 41, Michael.
Ball to strike. Three and one. That's way outside. So Westport with the base runner and 2 outs. 2-out rally, and here comes the manager of Stanford American to say a few words to his pitcher, and
Going
he's
to the
off.
plate, Graf, number 2.
See if Jack can get something going here. And that's also a ball, so a row out of the strike zone. This might be an automatic take. And that's called a ball, so this umpire is not calling pitches that are slightly elevated. So 2-0. And he calls that one a strike. So he's given the low pitch. 2 balls and a strike. So Westport's already left 3 runners on base. And that is going to be down. So boy, Stanford aggressive though on it's first and third Little League situation. And that's why what's the second trip to the mound? Why that's important is because we now have a pitching change. That is hardcore here when it comes to pitching.
Number 15, Parker Moore.
It's an interesting game. If Westport wins this game, they'll be 2-0.
38.
So let's assume that Stanford American obviously will have lost the game. And one of those teams is going to win that game, obviously. And the team that wins that game will be to play Westport. 2 of 3 teams. And one thing you want to do, the runs down, the runs, 15-0, and then win 15-0. It doesn't sense, it's just the runs. So Westport, if we end up, any team that ends up losing, you want to make sure that the few runs as possible. That's why Westport's win, it was 6-3. So look at this, they got them hung up. Nope.
At the plate.
So they threw.
Baseman number 4, Cooper Borst.
Through.
4.
Kind of through. Let's call the ball anyway, so we can possibly do it again. And that's gonna, and he can, and just gonna give him second base. So the third goes, but the play. That's he's calling these real low pitches. He's not calling anything high. So that's 2. And that's high, but it's fouled off. So again, Westport had 3 runners on in the first, again in scoring position, second and third, need a big hit. So, come on. 5 runners on, but it's only
6 pitches
a 2. To left field on the first pitch, so a leadoff runner here for Stanford.
For 27, Thomas Messiah.
So the champ, and they'll take him out, so he'll be available for that game. That's really the important game. Of course, we're making this, but given that Milford's already given up 6 runs, and Westport knows what to shoot for the score here. 3. So if Westport 3-0, then Westport will have given up 6 runs, and Milford will have given up 6 runs.
Go, be ready now.
For American scores against Milford would bring, if they can just keep Stanford to, regardless of the outcome.
21,
And it looks like Calvin's coming out, probably because of his pitch count at this point. 29. So good purpose here, Westport.
Ellis, number 1.
but there are no outs. And that's punted foul. That's high, 1-1. Stop. Keeps the runner from first and second. Count goes full. Defense, so 2 runners in scoring position now. Strikeout's important. Uh-oh, that ball is going to be, that's caught. Any chance to double up anybody? No, nobody's tagging. That ball was hit with such authority and then was not able to tag up. And Jack really played that well. As soon as he caught the ball, he just kept running in. Didn't allow the runners to get much of a jump off of third base. Two and two. And 2. So from 0-2 to 3-2. That's ball 4. So the bases are loaded now with just 1 out. No place to put anybody.
The left fielder, number 44.
Trailing 2-0. They don't want to get ball 1. It's inside. That should be a strike. 2-1. See if Keaton can get in a rhythm here. Put the batter here. That's a strike. 3-2 on the take sign. So another big pitch to the right. That's foul. 1 out, 3-2 count. Back.
Number 8.
That's a nice pitch. So quick 0-2. 3. So Keaton finding a rhythm. 7 or 8 there have been strikes.
Number 25, A.J. Defoe, number 25.
That's 2. Strike away from getting out of this bases loaded jam. 2-2. Ball's in play, and the pitch. That looks like it's strike 3. Yep, got him looking there. Great, has found his rhythm. That looks really good, and it's 3-0. So with half the game now complete, get a run or two, get this one.
For the half inning, 27 pitches. Number 21.
Going here, Westport trailing by 3. See if we can chip away at this lead. That's a nice pitch, fouled away. And 1. And ranging back to second baseman to make.
Number 1. Keaton Ellis. Number 1.
So Westport hoping to get some runners on with less than 2 outs. Rio. In case you've ever wondered, not too familiar with baseball, the umpire is going to call a strike. Fist, you'll see right here. Nope, that's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. So if you're wondering right away if it's a ball or it is right. That's high, ball 1. So we're in a good situation for Westport. They do have a runner on. Westport has left a whole bunch of people on base though. 5 that I've counted. So 2-1. And a ball or a strike is where it crosses the plate. That's obviously not. So in other words, it's not where the ball is caught, although that can play an illusion. That did look low, but this umpire is calling anything that looks that way. That's outside. Runners. This time there's some down. So Chase trying to get the bat going here and driving Keaton on second. And that's inside. Guess what? It's going to get by the catcher, so both runners will jog into scoring position, so a base at 2. American manager to talk to the pitcher, probably just try and calm him down. So he'll jog off, the umpire will put his mask on, show everyone the. And that's low. So it's 2-0. No advance. That one took a nice. So 3-0. Uh-oh, hit him. And he's. Wow. That does hurt. But as I say, every single time, every time I see a kid go down with a ball that looks like and head over to first as if nothing happened. So let's hope for the same here. So he's up. Look at that, see? These baseball players, I don't know. I mean, he just jogs to first as if probably nothing ever happened, and he'll be like good to go in another. This is the second visit to the mound here. Westport now in good situation, good position to do some real damage. A base hit's going to score 2 runs. You know, when you're getting down to your number 3 pitcher or whoever you're pitching, you just don't know what you're getting here. Nice first pitch. Get even.
Nick Fazaro.
So new
23.
pitchers get 8 pitches. And once he's reached his limit of 8, ball down on the 8th pitch. And to make sure he does not exceed 8 pitches.
Let's go. Come in.
The umpires will go to their positions.
That's a late
Base, so because the bases are loaded in the 3-umpire system, that ball is foul off the left side. So the umpires with the bases loaded. And that's hit hard, he'll get it. That's a good RBI for Westport. Cutting the base hit will score a run. Now this is first and third. You are running. And then the defense has to put a play on. They have all different plays that the defense can put on. They can either throw through the second baseman, but if you do that, you risk the runner from third scoring. So a lot of times in Little League you don't, which gives you free second base. So let's see what happens. The ball is high. Here, the runner should go to second now. Now he's baiting him to throw him, and now he just jogged in a rundown, and you don't want to do that because then the runner from third will run home. So well played by Stanford, and that's a strike. Well, we've seen the pitches, those pitches be called a strike, so got to get used to it. That's high. So 2-1, a base hit should score, but worried if it's going to be caught. So you're at full speed. So a base hit would be big. So 3-1, so you can zone the pitch. It could be a strike that you don't, but not a strike where you want to hit the ball, so you can let it go. That's why it's a hitter's count. Uh-oh, that's not a strike, so the bases are loaded. So a huge position. Westport's had the bases loaded with 2 outs in the first inning and did not score. So let's see if Westport can do some damage here. These are big parts of the game. Of course, I'll take a. This is what, if the kid can bounce a pitch here. That happens a lot in Little League. Nope. And that's called a strike. So 0-1. So let's see if Ryan can get a big hit here. There's 0-2. So this pitcher doesn't throw many curveballs. A lot of times it's the curveball that you bounce. Sometimes with an 0-2 count, the out pitch, I would not throw it if I were them here, especially if you got the first 2 for a strike. And he goes with a fastball. Well done by Ryan to foul that off. So the strike zone, and he's throwing fastballs, so just zone in and hit that ball. Again, big spot for Westport. So Westport's left 8 on base in this game, but they do pick up a run, and it's 3-1. Bottom of the third or bottom of the fourth? It's only the third? Have I been off by an entire inning? Only played 2 innings? No, we've played 3 innings at least, haven't we?
They're the home team.
We're in the third.
Yeah. We scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second.
All right, so that's 8 runners left on in 3 innings for us. It's not. That's you can't get any worse.
Knocking on the door.
You can't get any worse than that.
Knocking on the door.
However, it means we're getting guys on, and at some point, I am going to go on record now and say we are going to get those runners scoring because now you. Oh, well, speaking of my reputation doesn't do much. It's like you say that things even out. So. Just got to hold him here. All right, let's see if we can hold him here in the bottom of the third.
Stanford American, number 42. Kellen Harrigan, number 42.
Home has game changer to look at, which I don't see. Base hit, so a leadoff runner already for Stanford.
Number 15, Parker Moore, number 15.
And that's true, so a couple of runners on for Stanford, so they're going to try and do what Westport couldn't and score the runners.
Number 23.
So 2 on, nobody out. And a lefty, so a little bit of a shift for the outfielders. Swings through that one. They've got the ball in quickly, so we've now got bases loaded for Stanford American, equaling what Westport did. Westport was not able to get any runs across. Has no outs. So 1-0. Oh, snagged. He goes to third. Oh, I don't know if he would have been out, but that's one of those when you make a catch like that, you catch the runners off the base. You look to try and get the double play there. They got to get back to the. Keaton was looking for a base to throw to.
Number 22.
All right, so now it's equal. Bases here, that'll help. Calvin back, makes the catch. He's going to get in 1 run. So Stanford does convert, gets the run back that they gave up in the top of the third. So it is now 4-1 Stanford, but still a good result. That's 2 outs. So we can keep it here.
Number 26.
Shot, but right at. That's a good inning. You get out of that by Westport to just give up 1 run with the.
I mean, it was like over here.
All right, so it's just 4-1. Now half the game is over.
Pitches for the half inning, 11 total pitches, 38, 11 for 38.
It's like if the ball's over there and the kid's running and everyone's yelling, it's harder to see. When I was standing over there, it's hard to understand that. Look, then it doesn't like the ball. It's like, you see like, oh, absolutely, yeah.
My camera, for instance,
Yeah.
he's following me. You don't get the spectators on there?
Probably so. I don't know how to use it. But you can say hi.
All right, as we go to the second half of the game,
And to play for Westport,
top of the
9,
fourth,
Jack Purdue, number
Westport will have Jack Purdue to start us off. Down fight at the second baseman, so hit well, but right out of fielder, unfortunately. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
All day.
Number 41, Michael Robinson. Number 40.
That's inside. Two and one. 2 and 2. Players don't like when you do that. So 2 down for Westport.
Jack Landgraf, number 2.
Like 2 and 1. So 3 up and 3 down for Westport, trailing now 4 to 1 going into the bottom of the 4th.
Pitches for the half inning, 11 total pitches, 22. 11 for 22. At the plate, Machado.
One and one.
Number 21.
Nice catch by Calvin out in center field. One and two. Game long. Fouled off. Oh my goodness. What a play by him. And Westport just drifting back, making the routine. So right now, Westport they scored 6 against Milford. So that's so far so good, because Milford, let's say they keep the score here at 4 to 1 and they lose. If Milford no matter what Milford does, if they give up more than 2 runs, 2-0, everyone would be 1-1, up 7 runs, and Milford will have given up 8 runs. And of course, Stanford American and the top 2 teams make it the championship game. It doesn't matter what your record is; you just got to are very, very important. In addition to just winning the game, just in case.
Number 4.
Get us going here. That's high. Westport has left 8 men on over the first 3. Nobody. So a quick one down.
Number 21.
One and 0. Base 3-0. That's right. That's 3-1. Okay, that's ball 4. All right, so Westport with a runner on first and 1.
Number 1.
And they've only scored 1 run after having 9 runners on. So that's going to get the run. And now another run. That's a called for. So Westport trying desperately to get runners who are in
Number
scoring
24,
position
Austin.
to score.
Number 24.
So let's see if Austin can get a run across here. Finally. Goes to first. And unfortunately, Westport has left its 9th runner. As we move to the bottom of the 5th. Then appears for Westport. If Westport can at least hold Stanford to no runs, then all it will take is 1 in a run differential with Westport, which over, but Westport still stands in great position to make the championship game. Obviously it means that Westport has scored a bunch of runs and is in a position to win the game and just get there with a 2-0 record from not crossing the plate.
Brendan Rich.
Okay, so they just want him out. I guess because Austin, the worst case scenario for Stanford and Westport were to score 4 runs and tie them at 4. Stanford was a bunted foul. No, it's runs against. That's a little leeway. Runs against divided by defensive innings. That way they don't incentivize you to run the scorer. Two strike. And that's strike. Oh man. That was strike 3, but unfortunately the ball was not caught. So if the ball is not caught for strike 3 and first base is not occupied, or they're not and it makes a difference in how many outs there are too, is what I'm trying to say. If there are 2 outs, it doesn't matter. But less than 2 outs, it happened there. Now throw back. Called safe.
How was it?
We're losing, but not that much.
So 1-1. Trying to avoid, it looks like the top of the order here. Out, so 2. That's a strike. 0-2. And oh man. Yeah, it's the little things in Little League Baseball that get you. So a double, and they went to the top of the lineup, right?
At the plate, number 15, Parker Moore, number 15.
This is the second batter.
That was the second batter. Oh man.
That was batter number 1.
Ah. So that was the top of the order doing the damage. That's all the. So, gotta get. So 1-2. Just a little outside. Three and two. All right.
One 22 for 71.
So is that about this?
We didn't bat either, so remember we were home
It's 6-2.
for 6-2. Okay, so then there were 6 defensive innings against us. So 11 runs over. No, I mean, sorry, 7. 2. Oh, 2. Right. There's 6 to 2 and there's 6 to 3. You're right. There's only 2. You're right. So okay. So we've got 7 runs over 7 over 11.
At the plate for Westport, number 14, Chase Rutstein, number 14.
Milford's given up 6 over 6. So if Stanford scores 2 runs against them, they're toast. I mean, that's what I was saying with the 4 runs and the 2 runs and that 1 run right here gets over to 6. So. And that's going to be played. So without plus 5 runs. So they've got 7 runs and 11 defensive innings. Milford. So let's say they end up winning their game and they only play 5 defensive innings. So they would have the same as us. They will be at 8 and we'll be at 7. So really, if Stanford Americans at least 1 actually, because in the tiebreak, that's why that 1 run makes a difference. But it's probably not going to be a shutout. Westport is still in great position to make the championship game, in which case we'd come back against this team here and be playing for the entire. That's called 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's called a strike. 2-2. Of course, Milford was hoping to control its own destiny because you always want, because that would have meant that Milford and Stanford both had 1 loss. The winner advances, but now it's going to go down. So 2 down for Westport. And that championship game is 9 o'clock. Mask. The newer masks they have these days have springs in them for umpires. All that's foul back by old masks, they would just leave an impression in your face. Oh, that's a strike. Yep. All right. So the game ends 5-1, but actually, all in all, just really a nice bring out our A game on Saturday.